Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we are going to talk about this phenomenon that just happened today. So, if you're with me and if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's have a moment of silence for the failed pony Gamepass narrative that has just been destroyed today. Like, it's done. It's over with. We just saw Halo Infinite campaign gameplay. The new visuals, the scope of this game. That's the difference between what Microsoft is doing and bringing to the table and what Sony is bringing to the table. Why Sony's bringing us remakes and kid games and niche games that only a few people are going to play and timed third-party exclusives. Microsoft is bringing us games like Forza Horizon 5 that we're going to play for a lot of hours. Age of Empires 4. If you're on PC and you're an Age of Empires type of person, that game is lots of hours of play. Halo Infinite. A big open world game that will, just that alone, add so much more gameplay to be able to experience, to be able to explore and do things. That's the difference. And that's part of the reason why I'm rooting for Xbox more now, because when PlayStation gives us our Ratchet and Clank, our 10-hour experience, and charges us $70 for it, yeah, it looks freaking pretty. It looks really good. But it's small. There's really not much to do after you have completed that game and experienced that story. So that's a game that you pay $70 for, and if you buy a hard copy, you probably either trade it in or you bought it digital, and now you're stuck with that. Now you're sitting there hunting down achievements to try to get your money's worth out of that. And I mean, that's fine. I mean, if you're an achievement hunter, that's definitely for you. Definitely go hunt those achievements down. But what I'm saying is this is the kind of games that Game Pass brings from first party. You get an amazing experience like Forza Horizon 4. I have well over 100 hours of gameplay into that game. Easy. Ratchet and Clank, I got about 10 hours, a little over 10 hours. So to be able to get a game like Forza Horizon 5, Halo Infinite, Age of Empires, all of these different experiences that Xbox is bringing to the table, as well as third-party games, third-party exclusives. You got you just barely got what was that? Scarlet Nexus. You got Scarlet Nexus, a $60 game, a game I paid for and I really enjoyed, about 40 hours worth of gameplay. Boom, that's a solid hit. You got Marvel's Avengers. While the campaign is really good, it's about 13 hours or so. It does leave a lot to be desired with the whole looter shooter type, the looter aspect of the game and the world design and stuff. But I have went back to that and tried, the Black Panther stuff, and it is getting better. It is evolving. It is definitely getting better. So I would recommend, rechecking that out. At least play through the campaign. Get your 12-hour story on that, 13-hour story, and experience that. This is where we're at. This is where we're at with these fanboys, okay? This is where we're at. They come out and they kick Game Pass. They're like, "Oh man, Game Pass ain't good. Game Pass is a waste of money. There's nothing good coming to Game Pass. It's all fodder, blah blah blah." We've heard it a million times, and I've said on this channel before, hardcore gamers like myself, we're gonna buy our games, okay? Like, Game Pass is great for the people that it's designed for. It is designed for that casual gamer, that person that wants to sit down, play their games, download whatever they want, play and have fun and have an experience. They don't want to be tied to a game or tied to a bunch of purchases. They want to be able to experience what they want to experience when they want to experience. I hate to say it, but PlayStation games are perfect for a Game Pass subscription. They're one and done experiences. You get in, you get out, you get your story, and you move on. Like Game Pass would probably be more beneficial to Sony with their 120 million user base over their what are the fanboys saying now, 2-1 PlayStation, Xbox. That doesn't matter, man. If you're an Xbox guy, yeah, I mean, like the sales do matter because that directly affects, content. It really does. It directly affects content being made and optimized for the Xbox when they can just develop for the PlayStation and import to the Xbox. It would be a greater proposition if there was more Xboxes out there. Like, I can't deny that. I cannot say that does not make a difference or matter in the gaming landscape, because it does. It really does matter to an extent that, the developers are going to try to maximize their time by creating one good solid version and then just porting. Like, there's a few developers that do take advantage of the Xbox, and the PlayStation, but they are a little bit different. Like, the PlayStation 5 is a hybrid system, RDNA 1, RDNA 2. The Xbox Series X is a full RDNA 2 machine. So you're going to have different things that are going to work better on the Xbox, and then there's things that are going to work a little bit better on the PlayStation, depending on how things are designed and developed for that. This narrative that these PlayStation fanboys have, that the Xbox Game Pass is no good and that it's a waste of money and a waste of time and everything else, but I've heard some pretty interesting arguments towards it. And you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. There's a lot of people out there that eat this stuff up and they're like, "Yeah, man, that makes sense because this guy said it." And it's like, really, guys? Are you guys even thinking in your heads whatsoever? Like, are you even trying to understand? At the end of this year, you get Forza Horizon 5, a game that you could play for a good 50, 60 hours. That's just on your own. Just on your own, just playing around with nobody, like no friends, no nothing. That's you just playing around, doing all the story content, having fun, doing the races, whatever. You could get easily 50 hours out of that. And that's just casual play, whatever. Halo Infinite. Free multiplayer. You don't even need Gamepass for the multiplayer. You just download that and you'll be able to play that. You'll be good to go. You don't even need Xbox Gold. You could just get down and play that. Halo Infinite, to be able to play that campaign, to be able to experience that game with an open world setting. I know for me, I love open world games. I can generally put anywhere from 40 to 150 hours of gameplay into those games, depending on, the world and how, the exploration, how fun the side stuff is, how fun everything is. I can usually put a pretty good amount of money or time into those games. The whole thing that we have going on with Xbox this generation is nothing. I mean, this is literally the best value in gaming that you've ever seen. When I saw that freaking Halo Infinite campaign demo today, like that video, when I saw that, when I was sitting there watching that, I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, this is freaking pretty cool, man. Like, and granted, I did get to play in the multiplayer beta and stuff, so I understand how the game feels and how it looks already. And if that's what they're translating over to, like, this bigger environment, this bigger space, this Far Cry type deal, I mean, like, Far Cry gameplay is fun. Just Cause gameplay is fun. Destroying things and blowing stuff up, like, that stuff's kind of fun. Being able to grappling hook yourself and move around, and like, this just looks fun. Upgrading your character, this game looks fun. It looks fun. I am happy to say that this has become my number one anticipated game of this year. When I saw it at E3 last year, I was like, yeah, I mean, that looks cool. Like, I want to play it. It looked good. I am now in the camp that I want to play Halo Infinite so freaking bad that it's disappointing. I still got to wait another month and a few days for this, for what was it, like 40 something days to be able to experience this game. That is disappointing to me. I'm seriously disappointed that I have to wait that long. But I'll have Riders Republic and Horizon 4 and Guardians of the Galaxy and all these other games to keep me busy until Halo comes out. But yeah, Halo Infinite has become my number one most anticipated game this year. And there's really nothing else that I could see that's gonna beat out Halo this year for me in terms like there's a lot. I've played a lot of good games this year, but Halo Infinite, wow, this looks pretty special. This looks pretty interesting. I think 343 might have knocked this one right out of the park. I'm happy. I'm excited to play this. I cannot wait to get that opportunity to play this game, and I really hope that the time goes by fast enough and steady enough to when this game comes out. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to 10 more days until I get to experience Forza Horizon 5. I did purchase the $100 pack, but if you want early access to that game, you can just buy the season pass stuff for $44 and download the other thing on Gamepass, and you'll still be able to get early access to that as well. You could probably save money in the long run if you do it that way, because I mean it's eventually going to go on sale, but I don't know, it might be a while. But yeah, that's a quick way to hurry up and get into some early access with Forza Horizon, is to just download the Game Pass version and then purchase the season pass. We also have Age of Empires if you're on the PC. Like, this thing, Game Pass delivers such an amazing value, it's not even funny. So if you like this content and you want to see more of this, I'm just in shock. Like, I'm in shock at just how freaking amazing Halo Infinite looks. I'm blown away at just how amazing Forza Horizon 5 looks, and the fact that these games are going day one to Game Pass, like, that sends chills up my spine. Literally, I'm like, wow, dude, that, like, I mean, like, this is pretty amazing. This is a pretty amazing value. I don't know how to sugarcoat that or get around that. Like, Xbox Game Pass is literally the future of games, and I definitely believe in that. So, like I said, if you like this content and you want to see more, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching this.